It's the Crisco Kid Block Party. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 305, the man of Pitbull's Globalization, himself, Pitbull. Welcome to the show, bro. This feels so good. It feels so good. I mean, we got the tour about to kick off. We're going to touch on that in a second. But, man, It feels good to talk to you, to get you back on the phone. And, man, what a year, past 18 months we've all had. We're coming out, hopefully coming out of the pandemic. We need some good vibes. We need that good energy. You're about to set off the tour, and here we are. Man, Mr. Worldwide Pitbull.
Well, for one, I want to say thank you, man. I appreciate you. And yes, it feels good to be on our radio station, having an interview with you. Somebody has shown me love for so many years. You've been a major, major part of our career and continue to be that. So to be able to have a conversation on our radio station, I say it's our radio station because that's what it is. Globalization is Pitbull's radio station, Crisco Kid, all the DJs out there that show love, Phenom, Sice, everybody across the country and around the world. This is our radio station. So yeah, it feels good to be doing this interview with you right now.
Man, thank you. Let's call it a conversation because I feel like interview makes it feel so formal. And I just want to talk about the I Feel Good single. I want to talk about the tour, and let's just jump right into it. The new song, we've all been waiting for this. It's been a couple of years since you really got behind a single, a song like what you're doing right now. Yes, we did the I Believe That We Can Win, the We Will Win anthem. That was for kind of all of us to get through what we were going through. But now this is like the official song that you're running full speed ahead with. We got the full tour. Let's talk about it, man.
Well, man, let me tell you, I feel good the way it came about. I want to say thank you to White Shadow, Sak Noel, Phenom, and Anthony Watts for help putting the whole thing together. But it's crazy because while everything was going on, we ended up being in the Bay down here in Miami, in Biscayne Bay, and we were playing this beat on the boat. DJ Laz was actually the one that told me, hey, I played this Sak Noel beat in the club and people lost their mind last time I was out there. I said, okay. So I started playing the beat on the boat, and I told the engineer, I said, do me a favor, go upstairs, let me start playing with this right quick. And this, everything that was going on in the world is like, you can't get anything right now. You know, if you think one way is wrong, if you think another way is wrong. So I just came up with that line real quick, messing around with Sak Noel and them. And I said, man, I don't know about you, but I feel good. And then went right to the beat. I said, that's it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we're at right now. So we got the Feel Good tour. And for everybody out there, man, I tell people all the time that when the going gets tough, the tough get tougher. And that's what this record's all about, just to make sure that we find at least one way or another to escape with everything that's going on in the world. You feel me?
Right. And that's for the people that are looking for that feeling. I want to just touch on this is like the DJ nerd, the producer side of me. And I think a lot of people listening as well. Taking, White Shadow, he comes from like Grammy award-winning production. He DJs a lot of the celebrity parties. He's very involved in like the pop side of the world. And then Sak Noel, Salvi, and that team right there doing so many big international records and having those type of sounds and doing a lot of things with the horns. You put those together, and what was it? I know besides the feeling, but just that sound that really attracted you to really work with this beat.
I'm just looking at the world as a whole. They want to have a good time again. Everybody now, they go to the clubs, they get on the phones, they take pictures, they do videos, and the last thing they do is dance. They worry about their followers. They worry about their likes. They worry about the bullshit pictures that they put up, which none of them are real at the end of the day. So they forgot what it was to go to a spot and have a great time. And this record is all about that. So when I heard the Sak Noel Salvi beat, and then White Shadow took it to another level because he put that hook with, he helped write the hook with Anthony Watts on it, and it gives it an element of everything. So for me, it made me feel almost like a fireball. It made me feel like those records that that no matter where you play them at, everybody's going to get down from. And, my demographic as far as the people that listen to our music is from the diaper to the diaper. That means from the little kids all the way up to the grandmother. And I feel like this is the kind of record that can have everybody getting loose, getting wild, and getting off the chain and feeling good, bottom line.
Right. Pitt, you've always shown a lot of love to the underdogs. You've shown a lot of love to people that didn't really think they were going to get a look. And I think with Anthony Watts, now rumor is, this is what I heard, that he had kind of demoed a little something for you, but you had actually liked how he sounded. Can you talk about Anthony Watts and a little bit about him?
Yeah, no, definitely. They ended up writing the hook. I heard him on the record. We sent it out to Anderson .Paak. And, he's like, man, I want to knock out the record. I'm with it, but we're going to have to put it out another time. I got this single coming up with Bruno and them, and they have an amazing project that they're working on. And I said, well, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. And I turned, because some people that write music don't want to be artists, and some people that write music want to be artists. So therefore, Anthony was like, man, I would definitely appreciate the opportunity. I said, well, say no more. It's on. By the way, we got an award show next week, so get ready. So it was award show, video. Now it's on a Smirnoff commercial. It's the anthem for Echelon, which is a fitness company that's coming out right now. It's like the affordable, basically, Peloton, which we're an ambassador and partners in. So this record's about to go. And again, it's something that the world needs, man, because it's one thing we want to do right now is just feel good.
Yeah, man, I'm with that. Pitt, we know when the world gets behind a record and they support you, we see things that we've never seen before. And I have a feeling, I know this is about to do what some of the biggest records in your life have done again. And we're excited for you. And I feel like this is like a foreshadowing of kind of what's to come on the album Timeless. I'm not going to ask you about a date because I know things are always constantly changing, but what is the feeling? Because we've said the word feeling a couple of times in our combo already. What is the feeling and the purpose behind Timeless?
Well, Timeless is just that. It's timeless, where no matter what music we put out, it will live forever, for always. And the records that are on the Timeless album that, you know, myself, White Shadow, have been working on Phenom as well, and he's been getting amazing writers and / artists lined up for it. It's a little, you know, you got to think of like music. For everybody out there that's big into tech and the whole nine, I'm not necessarily the type. I tell people all the time, hey, utilize tech, don't let it use you. But music is the ultimate blockchain. When you cut a record, you put it out there and people feel a certain way when they hear it in the club, streets, party, cañera. They remember that. Every era, you got funk, you got disco, you got club, you got street. So it's I almost feel like, you know, when Dr. Dre was working on that Detox album that he's never put out, but everybody want to hear it.
Right.
You know, Timeless, we're definitely going to put out Timeless, but that's the way I feel about it, because as an artist in the game for 20 years now, it's very exciting to be able to work on your music at your own pace and not worry about a label, a deadline, a quota, a metric. And when I mean metrics, it's like, is it going to go number one? Is it going to have a billion views? Is it going to be? Nobody cares about that. What we care about right now is just putting out great music that's going to make people, again, feel good and remember the moment when they heard it. So to me, again, music is the ultimate blockchain, and Timeless is going to be one hell of a motherfucking blockchain for the whole world.
Hell yeah. Pitt, yeah, you're talking about blockchain. It's so coincidental that I'm wearing my Pi shirt. I've been involved in the crypto space where it's a token called Cream Pie, and another one called Mini Doge. Are there any that like you're looking at to kind of or any possibilities in NFT space? You mentioned blockchain. You got to be involved some way. What's going on here?
Yeah. So I look at the cryptocurrency space, whether it be Bitcoin. I mean, we've been messing around talking about actually the Spanish album is going to be called Titcoin. And, you know, when you look at the cryptocurrency space, yeah, it's exciting, but I look at the whole overall space like a casino. So like, let's say Bitcoin could be blackjack. If you're walking in a casino, Ethereum could be, you know, roulette, and the crap table could be Dogecoin, whatever it is.
I like Mini Doge.
It's a gamble one way or another. You got to know how to play it. But the blockchain is the casino. The blockchain is the house.
Right.
So I got involved with blockchain, I would say about almost 6-7 years ago. I've been involved with the company on that side. And that's the way I justify my investment when it comes to that world. Now, crypto, it's like anything. It's like stocks. As long as you got somebody that's looking at it and knows when to pull out and knows when to get in, then it's a whole different story. But if not, if you're looking for a quick lick, it's like dope money, baby. Come quick, leave quicker.
Come on, man. Hey, I didn't know you were that involved in the blockchain world, man. This opens up so many conversations. Yeah. But I do know you are involved, and this is one of the strengths of being independent, because like you said earlier, you don't have to worry about the metrics. You're your own boss. You've been your own boss. But man, so many great partnerships in the past 12 to 18 months. Like you mentioned, Echelon Fitness, which so many people just need or have been looking for ways to exercise, but they thought it wasn't affordable. And now with Echelon, you're able to do that. Congratulations with that.
Thank you.
Even NASCAR, I mean, 99 is in our house, baby. You know, the race was here in, I believe, April in Phoenix at the Phoenix Motor Speedway. And we were like, yeah, we got to come back in November now. So hopefully we'll see you there. But has Team Trackhouse and has that whole experience been everything that you wanted so far?
Oh, man, it's been amazing. I love being a part of the NASCAR world. Trackhouse as a team has been some of the most solid stand-up human beings I've gotten a chance to do business with, which is Justin over there, you got Ty over there, and then you got Daniel Suarez, which is the partner and obviously the driver in Trackhouse. We just acquired another team right now as we speak as well, and that'll be, you guys will see that for next year. But for me, to be involved with a whole new world, a whole new energy, a whole new public, whole new fans, I love it, man, because you're constantly learning, and it's not it's a world where very loyal, passionate fans are a part of. And that's hard to find in today's day and age where everybody's just quick to like something and then dislike it the next day. So it's good to be a part of that. And what I love about NASCAR is the ultimate negative to positive story, which is, I feel, a big part of all of our stories. From a negative to positive, I'm always talking about that. NASCAR went from bootlegging, back in the day, which is the reason that these cars got stocked up the way that they did in order to cross state lines, quick enough to get past the cops. And now it's the biggest sport in the United States of America, and it's the heartbeat of the United States of America. And it goes to show you, they open the door for someone such as myself and also Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan has a team with Bubba. So we're the ones that are bringing everybody else to the sport. And there's nothing like being able to watch something from the beginning, as far as now they open the doors, and watch everybody come into the sport. Because a lot of our communities, a lot of our coaches are going, I don't know anything about NASCAR. I didn't know I could be a part of that. And I'm like, not only can you be a part of it, you could be a driver, you could be in the pit crew, you can be an engineer, or you can be an owner. This is a whole nother world and opportunity for us. So that's what makes it exciting for me.
You just mentioned the heartbeat of the country, but I want to talk about the heartbeat of the community with what you're doing with the Slam schools. And I know as you keep expanding and strengthening our students, strengthening the communities, what's on the horizon for the rest of this year? I know kind of off mic, we talked about expansion into Phoenix, but is there anything else that you can tell us?
Well, I mean, we started clearly in one of my old neighborhoods here in Miami, Little Havana, about 9 years ago at this point. We're up to 11 schools now, 10,000 kids. Little by little, we're going across the nation. So we got, Miami, West Palm, Boca, Tampa, Osceola. That's 5 in Florida. We get Atlanta. We just got approved in Arizona, which you were speaking about. So we're looking at that right now as we speak.
Right.
San Antonio,
yeah.
Nevada, we also have there. So little by little, to me, education is power. Education is a real revolution. And you're talking to somebody that didn't graduate from high school, ironically. But the reason that I got involved with education is because a teacher changed my life. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that teacher believing in me, believing in my talent, and seeing things that I wasn't able to see at that time. Because, I was running around. I was a little bit of a knucklehead. And I said, I've never been a troublemaker. Just always been around some trouble.
Right.
But she's the one that really believed in me and took it. She believed in me and made me believe in me to take it to the next level. And that's the reason that I'm involved with education and building schools and helping these kids, man, because they're the ones that need it the most and they're our future, bottom line.
Yep, definitely, Pitt. And we salute you. We applaud you for all that, man, and your team, all your teachers, because it definitely takes a team. And I'm going to wrap this back in with talking about the team, globalization, the DJs. You got a strong team behind you, Pitt. There's a lot of us. Woo, 6 years,
it's like
man.
The Navy. Yes, sir. It's the Navy SEAL Team 6, man. It's the best of the best.
Right.
I want to say to all the DJs, thank you so much. Crisco, thank you. I appreciate you. Phenom, Syfe, everybody that's just always looking out and making sure it sounds good. But what's so fun about globalization is that we actually have fun putting it together. We're not worried about if we need to program this, program that, or what's trending, or what's got views, or we're like, that song, that shit's jamming. Put it in, let's go,
Yes.
And that to me is exciting because that's how we all got in the music business, when it was all about playing great music. Now it's all about, algorithms and shit. And to me, music should always be, so you could use the word pop 2 ways. You could either use it profit over people, which is what the music business is right now, or you can use it people over profit.
Yes.
And I've always been people over profit.
Come on, man.
Bottom line.
Come on, man. Come on. Pitbull, Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide. And we're going to bring that exact feeling to every city across the country for the I Feel Good tour. You teamed up with Iggy Azalea, which how did this come about? Like, were you like, you know what? I want to shock everyone, or I've been wanting to do something with Iggy and this is going to be perfect.
So as far as Iggy on tour, the way it worked out was, I speak about the word fear. Fear is either forget everything and run, or fear is face everything and rise. And Iggy's one of those that faces everything and rises. She ain't scared about what's going on. She said, I'm ready to hit the tour. I appreciate the opportunity. and let's ride. And it almost feels like deja vu because it's the same thing that happened with Kesha. Nobody was looking for me to do a tour with Kesha, and it was an amphitheater run, which is what we're doing now, a shed run. And then me and Kesha ended up having Timber together. So now I look forward to having her. I have a record that I'm sitting on that I think Iggy would be amazing for. But I look forward to meeting her in person and making history with her, but also just having a lot of fun on tour and learning from each other.
Yeah, I love it, Pitt. And if everybody, we want to invite everybody across the country to come check out the tour. I Feel Good tour kicks off this weekend. And Pitt, any last words? Anything to leave us with so we can get ready for the tour, get ready for Timeless, and most importantly, get ready to feel good.
So last words, I just want to say, once again, I appreciate the love always. It's good to be back on the road and helping people just come out of this. And I want them to be at the I Feel Good tour, losing their mind, getting off the chain, off the glass, off the flip, off the rip. To all the Globalization DJs that are going to be on the road with us, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you to Phenom, to Anthony Watts, and also to White Shadow, Sak Noel, and Salvi for an amazing record. With that said, it's Mr. 305, but it's Mr. Worldwide or Mr. Feel Good. Checking in, checking out. Crisco, love always. Appreciate you.
Pitt, I love you, bro. And you know that goes back since I had 2 nuts, baby. You know that. So
that one nut and still balling.